Watch me, I wanna be a champ. Yeah. Watch it. What? I got it. I got it. Watch me, ayy. Spent a couple bands on my bitch, ayy. Watch this rolly dance on my wrist, ayy. I don't think I'll ever trust a soul, ayy. Can't tell if they friends or they foes, ayy. Spent a couple bands on my bitch, ayy. Watch this rolly dance on my wrist, ayy. I don't think I'll ever trust a soul, ayy. Can't tell if they friends or they foes, ayy. Got 3 different cars in garage, ayy. I just caught 3 bros to Minaj, ayy. Keep it pushing, I don't reminisce, ayy. My ex say that eBay is the shit. She too greedy, and all my bitches needy. But I can't just let them go, all my bitches need me. And why my neck so cold, that's from all this Fiji. I only got 1 goal, that's my nigga Weezy, yeah. Ayy, my nigga, what it do? Her she left you on red, now you got the blues. How you ain't get off your ass, you got no excuse. You passing plus with 4, 5 niggas, man, it's drug abuse. Ha, just bought her Chanel number 9. Ayy, my new baby here, but she fine. Ayy, all these niggas cool, go and go. Ayy, I focus on million records sold. Ayy, spent a couple bands on my bitch. Ayy, watch this rolly dance on my wrist. Ayy, I don't think I'll ever trust a soul. Ayy, can't tell if they friends or they foes. Ayy, spent a couple bands on my bitch. Ayy, watch this rolly dance on my wrist. Ayy, I don't think I'll ever trust a soul. Ayy, can't tell if they friends or they foes.
Yeah. Fuck is goody. We back. Let me check the fucking sound in this motherfucker. Let me make sure we don't got no echoes.
I just would
and
like to
all that
say
good.
I didn't have the time today or energy, so.
Give me a sec. Damn, I got all these fucking shits out from earlier that I need to delete. I'll do it later. Hold up. Sure we don't got no echoes. Let me check on the. Make sure it's coming out, but my bad.
This part of
Keep
the
hitting your
fucking chair.
Hold up. We good. Hey, we lit. Yeah. Hi, Queen.
Hello.
I want to take a shot real quick.
Okay. Do you have any chapstick?
Vaseline.
Where?
In my bag.
What is your bag? It's okay.
In the corner up there.
I stay dry. What's the first topic?
Well, we just gonna catch up. Honestly, we just gonna. Since I wasn't really with you today, we'll talk about what's going on. What's going on? Let me post this on Instagram and then we're lit. We need a 3rd assistant to help us with this shit in the future.
Who would we have?
Like my sister or something. She could be. Send this out if you in here. Whenever you get in this bitch, send this shit out. Post this link. Post this pic.
We should have done this and then started the live. We're 4 minutes in, no words said. No one's gonna say we already lost our first viewer.
It don't matter. No one's in. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of live. It's gonna pick up.
One thing is, I'm always hot and Elijah's always cold.
For real. That literally just happened when we left your crib.
No, I was hot at my crib. You were.
I bet. We lit. So, how's life? How are you feeling? How's your mental space been since no vape?
Excuse me. It's been good, but still a little fucked up, like dealing with withdrawal symptoms.
So you were deadass, like you were completely addicted to the vape, like that shit had you in a chokehold.
Are you asking me seriously?
I'm asking you to tell everybody.
Okay, yeah, I was extremely addicted. Like, never been addicted to anything else more in my life than the vape. Like weird addiction. Like, not like a... I used to smoke cigarettes, but I've never.
That was before I even knew her.
Yeah, that was way back when. But I'm just kind of giving like a backstory of like how this even came about.
Right.
I don't think I was ever really addicted to cigarettes. I just don't think I really cared to not do it at the time. So once I realized I need to stop smoking cigarettes because they were just disgusting. I was smoking Newports. Then I realized, let me start a vape because everyone said it was better for you.
The vape tastes like fucking medicine. Like, the shits are disgusting.
Everyone said it was better for you, so I got my first Juul, and yeah, I just like really started to get like weird. I would get headaches every time I would hit it, and I would still hit it, but that's like, I don't even know why or how to explain it, but like it was some weird chemicals in it that would just like a weird addiction. There's just no explanation. If you smoke a vape, you know what I'm talking about. Like
people hit that shit before they even
wake up.
Like as soon as they wake up, they fucking hit the vape.
I literally could not function without coffee and a vape. Like, I wouldn't really hit it that much in the morning unless I had a drink.
Right.
But that drink would happen to be coffee, and so I would get like a weird like upper high and then hit the vape. It's like coffee and a Bogue in the morning. Like,
that's
same thing.
Crazy.
So yeah, then time went on, I started to
vapes.
As time went on, I started to get chest pain. When I would lay on my back for too long, like at night when I'm trying to go to sleep, it would I would have like mucus. Like, basically to describe it would be like, imagine my tube or like my throat, like the tube thing that goes all the way down to my lungs would be narrowed. Like, that's what it felt like. Like particles on the walls of my tube, and it would just block 100% airflow. So I started to notice that like a year ago, maybe like a year and a couple months. I would like breathe in and you would hear like a little bit of wheezing. Mind you, I am always sick, so I don't want to say like that it's all from the vape, but I just remember being sick a lot last year and having a lot of mucus, but that would like not help it. So I would like breathe in and you would literally hear like a little whistle. And yeah, there's been no doubt, like crazy. I can't believe. So whatever.
So what's the reason why you stopped smoking your vape? Basically, let's get to that. What just happened?
So my friend's lung collapsed from a vape. Yeah, he's been smoking a vape less time than me. So I've been smoking a vape since 2018. Collapsed. He's been smoking a vape since 2019.
His lung went down to a raisin. Your lung is under your rib. I mean,
imagine like, a balloon. It deflates. It turns into a raisin. Like, obviously.
Bruh, y'all gotta chill with the vapes. The vapes are killing the kids. They killing... Nah, but for real though, like, y'all gotta chill. I took a fucking edible earlier, and I'm honestly fried as hell. My eyes look crazy right now. No, but we gonna get it popping in here. So
glassy. So anywho, yeah, he's been smoking a vape for 3 years. Also smokes weed. So do I. Did, but also that could have a lot to do with it. But mainly it's the vape. The doctor said it's from the vape. He was just smoking one day, smoking weed and a vape, and took a big ass hit, and all of a sudden couldn't breathe. Like, literally couldn't breathe. Like, on the floor gasping for air. Got taken to the hospital, and they instantly had to put a tube in the side of him that goes into his lungs, and basically sucks the air out, the unwanted air that's like trapped in your lungs that's causing your shit to deflate. So yeah, they put that in, and basically I was at a concert on Monday, and I texted him happy birthday. It was also his birthday when this happened, and
I didn't even know that. On his birthday? Yeah, it was
on his birthday, or the day before his birthday. But
that's wild.
So on his birthday, I was like, oh my God, happy birthday. Hope you have such a fun, drug-filled, crazy day. Like, whatever. Smoke hella weed, live your life. And he responded and was like, unfortunately, I'm in the hospital. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And mind you, I was drunk at this time. So I called him and he's like, yeah, like my lung collapsed. And I was like, from what? And as soon as he said his lung collapse, I instantly got this crazy feeling. And I was like, it's from the vape. Because I've heard of this happening before. Not lung collapsing, but air being trapped in the lungs, which is how your lung collapses. So yeah, he was like a vape. And that's when it literally hit me. At that very moment, I had a dead-ass panic attack, and I was like, I'm done. Like, done fucking smoking, because I already feel all the side effects. I would be next, basically. So,
she swore she would, like, her time, like, it was, like, Final Destination. Like, she was next, like, she was the next row. Like, dead. Nah, for real, because, like, she was fine the whole day, like, before she even knew all this. Like, she went to the gym, she fucking cooked all day, she was in a good mood. Then she heard about this, she went to visit him at the hospital. She came back to the crib, and she was like, Elijah, like, I'm next, like,
I know,
I can't, like, should I go to the hospital now? I want to go to the ER right now. Like, I'm like, chill, like, you were fine all day, you're tripping yourself out, you gotta relax, like, you're cool.
So yeah, I just like kept like trying to breathe in, and honestly, the first 2 days I would breathe in and it would feel like narrowed, like my air pipe would be narrowed, but I stopped. Like that was the day I found out was the day I literally did not touch it again. I haven't smoked weed since too. Everyone's like, you can still smoke weed, but honestly, I smoked Dutches and backwoods, so I had to cancel everything. And honestly,
I'm proud of you. Honestly, that shit is not easy. She's on day like 5 right now. No vape.
5? I'm on day 7.
Excuse me. She's a week in right now.
I'm a week in. I was struggling the first 4 days. I literally wanted you to rot in hell.
Yeah, you just wanted to kill me for no reason, right? Like
everything. Literally, I was so irritable. I was fine at work, like a little moody, but just like getting through the day. Staying busy obviously helps. So I was working all day, fine, whatever. As soon as I got home though, oh my God, I felt like a crackhead. I would just like sit there and just like, oh, like, what do I do right now? Like it sounds really crazy, but
I've definitely like been fiending for a Dutch every once in a while. So
like, I've been taking edibles. Yeah, so I've been taking little doses of edibles. The first night though that this happened, and I was like, all right, I'm taking edibles. I got the edible and didn't realize that they have doses on them, so I just like bit a big ass chunk out the edible. It was chocolate bar, and yeah, I felt like I could have went to the hospital. If it got a tiny bit worse, it would have been rest in peace for me. So then the next morning I woke up. Oh my God, I remember laying there, like my arm is hanging off the bed, and I wake up, little pinch my eye, my cat's like meow, meow, staring at us. Do you remember this? And I literally couldn't move. Had to force myself to get up and go to work at 10 a.m. Still at like 1 p.m. while I was working, I was still fucking high. Like, I swear to God, I went to my boss and I was like, I'm not good right now. I hope none of my clients are watching this. But, yeah. To that one girl I had at 10 a.m.
Any clients that she did that day, she's sorry because she might have did some wild shit.
No, I can do hair when I'm high.
Edible is literally smacking me in the face right now. I look crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just was really high. I can do hair fine when I'm high, but I can't talk to my client high. So it was like really awkward for me. Like, you know, you're just high and turn into a turtle. So
turn into a turtle.
So yeah. Yeah. Today's actually my first day not doing an edible. So
Shout out Ja. Go ahead. First day not doing edibles.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Very impressive. I'm very proud of you. And how is the gym has definitely helped the mental health as well, right? That shit got you feeling good, feeling motivated.
Basically, the switch went off in my head. Like, I've been trying to quit and go to the gym and all this shit for months now. And there was nothing I could do to make it happen. Like, as hard as I was trying, something was still just, like, off in my head. And it was honestly the weed and the vape. Like, the vape would make me feel depressed. The weed, I would literally wake up anxious every day and have to smoke the second I woke up, and then it would ruin the rest of my day because who the fuck can do anything high? Not me. So, yes, just that day that he called me and said his lung collapsed, it the switch literally flipped in my head. I woke up the
And
next day and I was like, it's time to get it the fuck together. So.
And sometimes that's what people need is a big wake up call.
Yeah.
Reckless drivers need an accident to something.
A drunk
God
driver,
forbid.
reckless driver,
Right.
drugs, overdose, like whatever it is, it needs to happen. I am just thankful it didn't happen to me. It sucks that it happened to my friend, and I feel really bad. But it was like a lesson for all of us. Like everyone has that one friend that goes through something, and then it's like, oh shit, I would have never even thought about that unless it happened to you. So yeah.
Nah, for real.
That's my story.
Prayers to Buddy. Because that is crazy as hell. And he's still in there, too. That's the wild part. Like, he's been in there for a few days
he's
now.
not good 100% yet on his own. Not able to breathe on his own. His lungs not inflated. It's deflated still.
That's wild.
So. Oh. Gotta get you a new chair.
This shit is fucking
Damn.
broke.
It is like 3 years old at this point, too. But these are supposed to last forever, so.
Nah, for real. Somebody fat sat on this shit, and it wasn't me. So I think I know who it was.
Who?
$1 million or dinner with Kylie. A night with Kylie.
Well, what does the night consist of? If we're just going out, no.
Dinner, going out,
business talking, hooking me up, or
like chill, like
probably the $1 million.
Conversation.
Honestly. The $1 million, because ain't no guarantee that she's gonna help me and talk business with me. So it honestly, no. I'll take the $1 million before I hang out with Kylie. If the hanging out with Kylie consists of talking
what
business.
What about the pictures though? The flicks.
You're telling me right now you'd choose dinner with Kylie over $1 million?
The flicks, though.
No. No, I'll take the.
I'm talking dinner, boat, like, fucking, like, the sisters are there, like, talking here.
You heard what I said. If they're hooking me up and they're talking business with me and showing me the ropes, of course. But even that's a little. I could talk to 1 million other people with my $1 million who are gonna help me. So
that's a great answer. That was the answer I was looking for.
Yeah,
that's a good
love
answer.
you, Kylie, but unless you're helping me out, I don't want to chill.
Hey yo. Oh my god.
How about you? $1 million or dinner with Kanye?
Give me the mill. Kanye's not gonna say. He's not gonna like say
he don't
anything.
give a
or,
fuck.
like,
Neither does Kai.
Like take that risk and rap. What like and like how
Invest
Big Sean got on. Big Sean got on by like rapping to him like at a radio station or something, and
really?
like, he signed him. So like, that's $1 million risk, but shit, I would do it. I'm confident in myself. Fuck the milli. I'm rapping for Ye. Strictly.
Ew. I would not. You have balls and confidence. I would literally never, because Kanye could either be
in a good mood or a bad mood.
Yeah,
like a
you
dickhead
don't
that
know.
day, right?
Yeah, so
literally.
There's a few
It's
other
fucking
people I'd have
crazy.
dinner with before these people. I literally love Kylie. But I just don't see her helping. Like, I don't see her like, if I was a celebrity, I would want to, like, choose people, you know, like,
No, she would, like, people can't, like,
she's also
unless she's, like, literally, like, giving you a job or, like, fucking, like, shouting you out, saying you're the best fucking hairstylist in the entire world, then it's different. Then it's, like, all right, but, like, 9 times out of 10, like, it wouldn't be that.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I choose the $1 million.
That was, like, a random question I thought of, literally.
Next question?
Do you regret getting the vaccine?
I'm over it at this point. I did in the beginning, but now I think it's a hoax.
It is a hoax. It is a fucking.
It is.
You've been hoodwinked. You've been fucking bamboozled. You've been all the above, honestly.
I'm just over it.
How many shots did you get? Total.
I got 2. I think I got the first 2 shots. Yeah.
And a booster.
I didn't get no booster. You got a booster.
I ain't get no goddamn booster.
I didn't get no booster.
I ain't get one shot in my fucking entire life. And I never will.
Cool.
Because I'm not a government. You know the government controls you?
Yeah. They control you too, whether you got this shot or not, bro.
Nah,
what are you talking about?
I'm off the grid. What do you mean? I'm off the matrix.
Yeah.
I'm like top G. Shout out Andrew Tate. I'm off the grid.
You ain't top G, but over here trying to make YouTube and do everything that the government tries to get us to do in order to feel cool and happy. Like what?
I'm not doing this to feel cool in any way.
Not to feel cool, but if you were off the grid, you'd be no cellular devices, no social media. You'd really be living life
obviously.
to the fullest. So,
no shit, obviously.
Oh, obviously. Huh? You seem a little confused. Like you got
but no, because you fell for get the vaccine or this or that.
I didn't fall for it. I was told that if I wanted to come back and forth between LA and New Jersey, that I would need the vaccine. So don't try to play
was
me.
wearing masks.
You were too. I wanted to.
That shit is such bullshit. Looking back at it, yo, like that shit doesn't the curfews, so there's COVID at 6:59, but not COVID at 7.
In general was all a scam.
And
sure.
all old people dying at 90 years old, like shit like that. The survival rate was 98%, 99%. Like they were just reporting all older people dying.
People were actually dying. People were actually dying. I think a lot of it was
they still got her
fabricated. Elijah, I know people who have family who have died. What do you mean? Don't be that ignorant.
I'm not trying to be. All right.
I definitely agree with you. I think it's all a scam. I think it was all planned. I think there's so much weird shit behind it, but there's definitely people who died from it. Not because COVID specifically, but they had underlying conditions that caused it to flare up.
It was those underlying conditions.
But what were they triggered from? Because you had an underlying condition your whole life. Why do you die now after you get COVID? Huh?
I'm too fried to get. I'm this edible, yo. I swear to God. So you don't understand.
Oh, your third eye is opening?
Yes. I'm not it's all a lie.
What is?
It's
COVID
all a
in
lie.
general?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was never real.
Alright. I agree.
And they got you to take a shot.
Take a shot? No one got me to take a shot. I'm taking a shot on my own.
2 shots, actually.
Okay. Anything else you want to discuss about this topic?
I'm gonna bring up Andrew Tate, cause fucking.
I don't know who is that.
He is the most last week or not last week, a couple weeks ago. He was the most popular fucking. He was the most Googled man.
Show yourself. Earth. I want to know who's our one viewer.
Yeah, speak up. Write something in the chat. Let us know what's good. Whoever watching. Let me So he fucking was the most popular man, most Googled man at one point. Just talking about masculine shit, men do this, women do that, and all this shit. I showed you a clip of him before,
mm-hmm.
and people went crazy about it.
Oh, I saw that Soulja Boy thing.
We're gonna talk about that in a second.
I tried to fly. I flew here from Romania on Wizz Air because you can't get first class flights into Europe. It's all just low cost carriers. I'm flying Wizz Air. I have a mask on. Excuse me, sir, put the mask over your nose. This fucking air stewardess, this minimum wage bitch. So I put my mask on my nose.
Yes, he's banned from.
Yes.
No! Free the top G! That's the top G.
I'm sorry, isn't it self-explanatory? He's misogynistic.
That boy's the GOAT.
Is that the word, misogynistic? He doesn't like women.
No, I'm gonna explain. Everything be taken out of context. Everything
I didn't
be
see this.
all right. I'm
I
gonna
want
show
to
you.
see it. So
Real quick though, everything be taken out of
did our
context.
viewers show themselves?
Did anyone say something in the chat? Nah, they watching.
Bro.
It's cool. It's cool. Let them rock.
Excuse me, sir, put the mask over your nose. This fucking air stewardess, this minimum wage bitch. So I put my mask on my nose. Everyone was freaking out about masks. I had to fill in all these home office papers when I landed. All this crap. PCR test. Blah, blah, blah. I thought I'm not doing that again. So about 2 months later, I flew on a private plane.
British accent?
No.
I'm not doing that again.
He's so his whole thing is that he lives on, like, I was like making a joke about off the grid. He has like a bunch of passports. He has a bunch of citizenships everywhere. Like he flies like all different countries and shit. Like
we only need one passport to go every country.
But like he's on some other shit. He's on some other shit. What the fuck just happened? And fucking he lives in Romania. He lives in Romania, and he's born in the U.S. and yeah, he has an accent and shit. He's black. His dad's black. His mom's white from England.
That's where he gets his English accent from.
This fucking air stewardess, this minimum wage bitch. So I put my mask on my nose. Everyone was freaking out about masks. I had to fill in all these home office papers when I landed. All this crap. PCR test. Blah blah blah. I thought I'm not doing that again. So about 2 months later, I flew on a private plane. No mask, no PCR test, no home office paperwork. My pilots weren't wearing masks. When I landed at Biggin Hill Airport, the people who met me in the BMW, no one was wearing a mask. Nobody had a mask on. No one asked me to fill in shit. You know why? Because I was rich. Corona doesn't exist for the rich people. As soon as you pay 50 grand for a flight, no, they don't trouble you then. They trouble the shit muncher on the Wizz Air flight. It's all a fucking scam.
Like,
I agree.
You agree to like everyone up top plays a dirty
I
game.
100% agree in everything you think about COVID, but I do not agree that it's fake. I had the shit. We were both dying. Literally dying. So we're not about to act like COVID isn't a thing.
Yeah, it was like a flu they made and like pushed out. It wasn't gonna kill us though.
Yo.
Is this insensitive?
Yes, it is. Honestly, it is insensitive because it didn't kill us, but it killed people who have other things that their body is not strong enough to fight COVID ours was.
Alright, I don't want to offend anyone that has lost someone from it potentially.
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna.
Potential. Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, you cannot convince me that COVID
is
COVID
real. So what did we
COVID
have?
singularly whatever killed somebody without any underlying condition.
I already said it was underlying condition.
But like the underlying condition did 90 to 95% of the work.
Elijah, when people say someone has an underlying condition, it means that their immune system is not strong enough to fight COVID. So yes, COVID
or any basic.
So yes.
It was bad. Go ahead.
You know what? Can we move on? Can we finish about Andrew?
Yeah, go ahead.
All of it's a scam. And this is how the whole world has always worked and always will work. And people at the bottom just don't seem to get it. They don't seem to wake up. And they don't seem to wake up because the people in charge try very hard to keep them asleep.
That's what he's missing. We literally get it. But there's nothing we can do. What are we doing about that?
You just gotta...
What are we doing to prevent that from happening?
You just gotta figure out...
This isn't just about COVID and scams. This is life itself. The rich get whatever, we get all the shit. Like, so what else is there we can do?
You gotta...
What?
You gotta run it up. You gotta get so rich that you fucking
but then
get
you're
in these
not
doors, get in these
changing
meetings.
anything for the people who aren't
You
rich.
become a part of the problem.
Exactly. So what are you actually doing?
Trying to get in the doors.
Speechless.
That was
Yeah.
you on some shit, okay. Well, basically, like, you can't change anything, but what side would you rather be on? It's like crying to Bentley or happy on the bus, like shit like that.
Happy on the bus.
True. That's what I'm saying. I'm just talking about the two mentalities though. But let's finish this really quick.
And Fine.
Anyway, you get that was the gist.
I get him.
That was
I
the gist
don't
of the
really
whole
know what
thing.
happened with him.
He like this is some shit that got people pissed off.
Leave the kids alone. If you want to chop your dick off, I have nothing against that. I'm not anti-gay. I'm not anti-transgender. I'm not anti any of these things. What I am anti is propagating your worldview on other people's children. If you're gay and you can't have kids, why do you now believe it's your right to go to other people's kids and tell them how to think? If you've decided that the type of sex you want to have will prevent you from procreating, that's your decision, right? You've decided that having sex with women isn't worth it for you. You don't want to have children. You want to have sex with men. Fine. Your decision and you're entitled to it. That does not give you the entitlement to go to other people's families who did decide to have children and raise them and try and program their children. Leave the kids alone. You can be as transgender as you...
Pause, because he sounds stupid for complaining that other gay people are going to other kids and trying to program them into their head. I just feel like that's like a really like weird argument because no one's trying to convince people. They're just trying to let them know that if they think that way, it's okay. That's like you being around a gay person and saying, yo, like, I'm bringing bitches over tonight. Like, you trying to fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like, you trying to, I'm a little drunk, so, like, you know, but do you know where
He's
I'm
talking about
going
kids. He's talking about kids, though. He's talking about specifically kids, and you agree, like, you kind of agree, you wouldn't want people, like,
coming up to my kid and being like,
your nephew, for example. You wouldn't want like people going up and saying like, you know, like it's all right. Like if you want to touch it, like if you.
Who says that though? Where is the example of this happening?
It's everywhere. It's all. I'm saying mothers can do it. There's probably mothers out there like saying that to their kids and shit like that. But you agree that like that's like wrong to push that on kids and like
it's
like
wrong
to
push it on
even
kids.
mention it like, but like it's if they happen to naturally, if our child happened to naturally like start fucking showing those traits without us even speaking about it.
I personally believe gay, lesbian, transgender, I think all of that you're born with. That's like my personal belief. I don't think you are raised to be that way. I think life happens for a reason. Everything happens for...
Hey, Maddie.
Let's
get it.
Yeah.
Oh, she said she had COVID 3 times. Not literally COVID.
Yeah,
fucking
like,
Maddie.
it's real.
But anyway, keep going.
I just don't think that people are born straight and turn gay. I think you're born into the life that you're going to live. You might not know it yet because you're a baby, but that's just, I don't know, that's just my personal beliefs. I feel like everything you're born into, it happens for a reason. Your life goes the way it's supposed to. Nothing is going to be forced on you. Yeah, you might have people trying to like let you know that that's okay, but if you're not gay, you're not going to suddenly become gay just because someone is telling you to. Like, you imagine the amount of times I'm literally like, fuck you. The amount of times we've gotten in a fight and I'm like, I want to be a fucking lesbian. I would never actually... I would never actually...
Wait, you've thought this and when we got in fights? Like hey, I hate men, I want to be a lesbian.
It's just like a girl, like girls, I bet you $1 million all girls can relate to this if they're done with fucking men. You know, I wish I could just go be a lesbian because girls know what girls want. You know what I mean? If I could say fuck men
so
and go be a lesbian...
You would date Brittany Griner. You would leave me for Brittany Griner.
Who's that?
The WNBA players that's in jail in Russia. You know what she looks like?
Yes, I know what she looks like. I'm not saying I would leave you for her. I'm saying what just happened? If I'm treated like shit in my lifetime, like a bunch of girls have a bunch of boyfriends and then they turn lesbian. But I don't believe that that's because they've been fucked over so many times that they become lesbian. I think they've always had it in them, but they liked men better. It didn't work out, so now they're a lesbian. I don't think it has anything to do with influence. Like, you don't... if I continue to be with you and we ended up breaking up, you know, like, that's my second, third relationship that didn't work. The first thing I'm going to think is, I want to be a fucking lesbian. She said Britt is crazy.
Hey, yo, who's Britt?
Yeah, wait. Britt? Wait, Maddie, are you talking about...
Talking about your sister?
No.
Definitely not your sister.
No, I think she might... I wonder who she's thinking you're talking about. I wish we could add them to this video.
I know, right? I'm fucking dead. I need to get fucking I need to get Discord Carl, you gotta download Discord so you can hop on there. Fucking
Maybe she's just saying like no, like Brit wouldn't be the one that you would choose if you turned lesbian. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Maddie, speak up. Explain yourself.
That was hilarious though. You said,
yeah, she's talking about her.
Oh, Brittany Griner. I get.
But I don't get it.
Like we brought up Brittany Griner. She said Brit is crazy.
Like
talking about Brittany.
Like
talking about Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
I get it. Dude, we're fucking fried right now. We're talking.
I am not fried.
I am fucking insanely fried right now.
Yeah, I just don't.
So yeah, you kind of get like why like.
I think I'll tell you right now. Go back to the camera. I think that like at the end of the day, what happened? Oh, I don't think all men are gay at all, obviously, but like I think men specifically are the ones that have like a problem with that because like I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're like.
Have a problem with what?
What he's talking about, like people.
Yeah, men. Yeah, so like you see a lot of fucking youths. Yeah, that is a good point. You see a lot of. This bitch husky. This bitch when she husky as hell. Like, fucking. Nah.
I just think it's like a men like inner pride thing. Like I don't think, like girls, for example, like. I don't know. I personally, like, I obviously think girls are attractive. I think they're hot, beautiful, whatever. But I personally wouldn't be able to, like, date a girl or, like, even, like, hook up with a girl, like, on my own, like, personal, like, wants.
Yeah.
But men, I agree. They might not be gay 100%. I think you're not fucking gay. But I think that men are just, like, insecure in, like, a certain way where, like, obviously men are attractive. Like girls think girls are attractive. Guys obviously think guys are attractive, but they don't. Wait, you not thinking about turning?
Hey, fucking yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's the same thing as like how men are like. Some men are like scared to admit that they do shit in their booty hole with their girl. Like some guys are not strong-minded enough to admit that and not see it as gay. So I feel like this, where like men are so butthurt and like weird about people talking about gay in front of kids, I feel like it's an inner issue. I don't think it has anything to do with actual kids being gay. It's like they were born to be whatever they're gonna be. Like it has nothing to do with you. I feel like it's you.
Via quad.
Via. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with them actually caring. I think it's an own inner thing, like, relax.
Nah,
if they want to be gay, they want to be gay.
We know a couple bowls in the closet currently.
Yeah.
So, like, that shit is, like, y'all, these
yes.
niggas out here hiding shit. Y'all might as well just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, like let it
love
out.
yourself. Let it out. Just let it out. Like, and stop hating on Andrew Tate, man. Y'all niggas fucking it up. But like they won't. This is the last. They won't.
Planet they create life. They should protectively love women. I have nothing against women. I believe women are the most precious things on the planet. They create life. They should be protected. They should be provided for. I would never let a woman pay for a bill. I would never let a woman. If someone touched any of my women, I would stand up against 10 men by myself and risk my life to protect her. I believe that women are beautiful creatures. I just don't think that they're as emotionally calm as men in stressful situations. I don't think they can fight like a man can. And for the same reason, I would never drop my children in an all-male nursery. I think that's strange and weird. I would only drop them in an all-female nursery. Women...
Agree or disagree?
I mean, yeah, that's like common sense, though.
Are men stronger than women?
Yeah.
Can women beat up men?
I know a couple men that could get beat the fuck up, but not necessarily. No, like men are definitely built differently. Like obviously, it's like nature. Like they're built differently. Yeah, but I do know a couple men that could get it.
Nah, for real. A couple of y'all frail niggas could definitely will get put by her, my sister, anybody.
But But no,
God.
I agree. Like, yeah, it's different. Like, when we say men are a different breed, just because of the way in relationships, it's true. Like, men are a different breed. So when it comes to physical, yes. And brain capacity, yeah, them motherfuckers is retarded, but I don't want to say that word.
Oh, Christ.
Do certain things and men do certain things. And we live in a world now where the whole idea of the roles has been conflated to the fact where if I come along and say women are better with children and men are better at fighting, that I'm somehow fucking sexist when it's clearly true. There's nothing wrong with stating the facts. It's the truth. I really love women. I have nothing.
Canceled this video?
He gets this type of shit is not why he got canceled. He's smart as shit. Like, he talks about like having multiple passports and multiple identity. Like, he can like change, like, I'll change my name and do all this crazy shit. Like, telling people he has like a he has
I want to hear that next video.
we already watched this one. Fucking he has a fucking. Let me see if there's any more.
Yeah, I mean, like, I agree, but I need to see more. Like, this isn't enough for me to decipher.
He like talks about like world, like he talks about political shit. Like,
my thing
he
is,
just educates
I
people.
don't think he should be banned. I think he's with what I've seen so far.
You to be a good slave was they would give you some freedom. And when I say slave, I use that word particularly.
Talk and you cut me out.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
What I was saying was, I just feel what I've seen so far. Yeah, no, he's not canceled in my eyes, but. If they're gonna cancel him over whatever it is, Donald Trump should be canceled. I just saw a picture of him, that's why I was reminded. But that's like, he literally said, "I'm gonna grab a bitch by the pussy." And like, weird ass shit.
He was though. He's banned. He is banned off every. He is banned off every app, just like him.
Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Really? When? Because
he has his own app now, called the Truth app.
Stop.
Yeah.
When did he get banned?
Like, this is like all happened like last year, like.
Not during COVID, after COVID, right?
Yeah, like after, like right after he got out.
Got out? Where was he, bro?
got out of the presidency,
office,
yeah.
The world up until this point was based on freedom. How they advertised you to be a good slave was they would give you some freedom. And when I say slave, I use that word particularly because a slave used to work his ass off and he would get food and a house in return. And 99% of people out here, my friend, are working their asses off. They can buy food and a house. That's it. Most people are still slaves. They would tell you you're going to be a slave, but you'll be free at least. You know, you can do what you want. You can think what you want. You can say what you want. You can walk around outside, look at the trees. You're a slave, but you're free. Freedom, freedom, freedom. And what happened when they did this, something changed. The internet came. People started to talk. People started to think. People started to realize how money's made. People started to realize it's all a scam. Cryptocurrency was invented. Now you have Bitcoin, which is surpassing the global reserve currency. We don't need banks anymore. We don't need the IMF anymore. People are starting to talk. People have elected Trump, a man who's not bought and controlled by the establishment. People are starting to actually get their minds right. So the people...
He just like talks about the Matrix. He talks about how like y'all gotta wake up and realize he's just going against the government and all this shit. Every app we're on, every app we're on, everything, you're controlled by every single thing. So like he was like not really like, he didn't care about like social media like that. Like he like got so popular, so viral, all this shit all with like the past like 6 months. Like he started like this year. So like he like went like he put together a plan and like went viral for all this crazy shit, and he got banned for just like basically like he gives off to, and he has like a cult, he has like a cult called like the War Room. That's like $5,000.
Everything I've seen so far, I agree with. Besides like the gay, I mean,
yeah, he's not a bad guy. I just feel like the government thinks he's a threat.
Yeah, which obviously he is. If people hear this, little
right, like he could like start like an army.
But my thing is, where is the misogynistic view? Like that's what I need to see. Is there anything where he's actually being a dickhead to women?
There was a fucking already I got this right here. Cause so he said since he's been banned, literally like an hour ago when I was at your crib, all these pages started posting Andrew Tate's final message. He just posted like one final shit, like some final some shit. Cause he doesn't have any platforms now.
Oh, that's so sad.
Other media creators are rewarded for purporting lies.
So this video went viral of like him like smacking a girl, like smacking his ex-girl and shit, but like she came out, like that was like the only thing that they really had against him, that like he hits women and all this shit, and like he came out and she came out saying that like we used to play like that all the time, and it's like a kink we have and like all this shit, like
form a new way for sentences to be constructed. But if that's what it takes, that's what I intend to do. Because with great influence comes absolutely and utterly great responsibility. And I do understand that. And I will blame myself for the fact that people have managed to do this to me, regardless of the fact that I did not want it to happen. So let me give a quick example of this. Before I continue, I want to say that I often speak to the absolute beauty of women. I have a very healthy relationship with my mother. I have women around me who truly and utterly love me. I have very healthy relationships with females. I have no criminal charges for crimes against females. Nobody has come forward and accused me of sexual misconduct. Please understand, we'll go into the Romanian...
That just sounded a little weird.
Sexual misconduct, right?
Said no one has yet to come forward. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, he talks very like, he talks, he's like
so
a...
what
he's
did
like
you
a,
do?
I don't know. He talked militant though, so like I understand.
Militant?
Yeah, he like
what
talks.
Does that mean?
Like
military?
he talks like, yeah.
Like
talks,
in good form.
Right, like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
House raid shortly. But most people in my position of fame have had women come forward and say he raped me. I'm the most famous man on the planet. There's not a single female whose face you can name or whose face you can picture that's come forward and said I've raped her. Not a single female has come forward saying I've hurt her. Not one. There's a video from 10 years ago.
The way he's saying it is just so
like
weird.
Making it seem like
come forward like as if it has happened and you're I've took it under control. I've handled it. So yeah, no one's come forward. That's how I'm taking it. But whatever.
I get how you say.
Whatever.
That showed me in a sexual act with one of my ex-girlfriends.
Listen, hey, you stupid bitch. I didn't say the word listen. Did I say listen?
Hello everyone, I just wanted to say something about the video that's been released recently about me and my ex-boyfriend Andrew Tate. Andrew is my still great friend. What you guys saw in the video, it's just what we used to do. It was just pure game. He's a great guy. He would never hurt anyone unless he's fighting.
The left understand that kink shaming.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. They fucking have whips and shit. Obviously, they're not like...
Right.
Yeah, I don't see the
Thing,
issue in it.
from my understanding. She has come forward and said that it was all just a game.
I've done what? The cops, the FBI is on the line. Relax, you about to give me booked. I have never put my hands on you in my life.
And still, that video is being used and
Sexual.
Truly.
sent around the internet saying I'm a woman beater. If I said it was a game and she said it was a game, who are other people to then comment on our lives, our private lives, which got leaked, and tell us it's not a game? It was between two consenting adults, and we decided to do something ourselves, and we both agreed it was fine, and she has not come forward trying to accuse me of anything. So who are others to do that? That's just kink shaming, which that's all it is. So no women are accusing me of anything. No women are accusing me of misbeing grows, even though with how I say it. But what's really worrying is this. That clip, I would like to think, even my biggest haters can agree, is a clip that is positive about women as a whole. Perhaps you may not like my tonality or the way I structured certain sentences, but as a whole, I'm saying positive things about women. At one point during that speech, I said women do certain things and men do certain things. That clip has been taken, that cut of my language, men do certain things, women do certain things. Somebody, I have no idea who, has made a TikTok where it says men do certain things, and it shows videos of me driving around in cars, spending money, and women do certain things, and it shows women cleaning. Women do certain things, and men do certain things. Somebody off their own back, somebody else.
So like that's like a gist of like kind of how he got like painted, like for like he got a bunch of hate, typical hate, shit like that. But really, he got banned because he was a threat to the government and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
So yeah, he just dropped the whole fucking like final message like on all these fucking random pages, posted it in like some random like fucking bat layer or some shit. And yeah, fucking.
Can you go to the back to the video? I want to see what I look like. My ugly egg.
with your ugly ass.
Alright, I'm ready.
What else we got?
Ooh, I'm looking rough today.
So yeah, wait. So you agreed with would you rather have your kids dropped off at an all women's
Yes.
daycare?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I wouldn't even. No daycares for me. Unless I seriously need to, obviously, but no daycares for me because I used to be best friends with a bitch who used to work at a daycare and would do heroin in the parking lot before she went in. So
Oh my
it's a
god,
no
that's
from me.
nuts.
But
she needs to be. Oh my god, that's wild.
yeah. But yeah, so I don't trust daycares. I feel like that's like a given. Like how many fucking daycare stories you see where they give them too much Benadryl and the kid dies, the baby dies. So no, I would never trust a soul with my baby. But obviously, shit happens. If I need to, when it happens, the time will be right. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
Do women support women?
Yeah, if you're happy, if you're satisfied and secure with your life.
She says women support women, so
They do. When I was insecure, I didn't support women. When I'm secure, I support women. Period. 4 years ago, I didn't really support women. I was a bitch. I didn't like people. I thought bitches were threats when really I was just insecure. Now, 4 years later, I'm secure with my life. I love girls, love everything they do. You know, like I feel like COVID really kind of transformed a lot of people's lives in that aspect. Because
So 4 years. So 4 years ago, when you you weren't happy, didn't really like your life. You looked at other pretty girls or other girls are just like you're like fuck you like.
Not necessarily like pretty girls, fuck you. Kind of just like every girl is more of like a threat. Like. Now I'll be friendly with anyone. I love what you're doing. When back then it would kind of be like, I'm trying to think of like an example. Like for example, with my ex-boyfriend. If I have an ex-boyfriend and there's like some girl that like we're around, and like I was kind of more like, I wasn't really my full self at the time. Obviously, I hated myself. So like. When another girl comes around and it's kind of like the spotlight around my man who's cheating on me all the time, fuck that bitch. When really it's not fuck that bitch. She's living her life. She's happy with herself, but I'm just insecure because I know at the end of the day, exactly what I'm insecure about right now is true. My man wants this bitch. Like that's kind of how it is.
I get it, yeah. So it's all like internal shit. So yeah,
it's all internal. Like. I feel like COVID, though, like the actual lockdown kind of changed a lot of that. For me personally, I don't know about other people, but like that's when everyone was kind of like supporting everyone, small businesses, girls, just like stuff like that. So that personally was when I changed before COVID. I kind of changed right before we started dating, but it's just like an example of like when shit started to publicly become more like everyone loves everyone. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah.
I get what you're saying. So you're saying women support women. Can you name 5 WNBA players, please?
Are you asking as a trick question? Like obviously I don't know any women NBA players? Dude, I don't know any.
Can you name 5 WNBA teams?
What's a WNBA? What world?
Women do not support women. Women don't support women. They are out here. So for your information.
Are you trying to scam me right now?
For your information, since you don't know, there is a Women's National Basketball Association, which is the women's version of the NBA.
I'm aware.
And they are complaining that they don't fucking get the proper recognition, the proper pay, and all this shit. And the reason they don't get the proper pay is because they don't get the proper support that people don't come.
I don't watch no basketball, whether you got a dick or a vagina. I don't watch it. What the fuck?
Well, you'll go to a Sixers game before you'll go to Skylar Diggins in them's games.
I never been to a Sixers game, bro. You got courtside tickets?
We going next season. I didn't even know you. I didn't know you never been. I didn't know you never been.
I've never been to a basketball game.
But you've gone to guys games versus you went to the high school guys games versus the girls softball games.
Yeah, because that's what's hype. I'm sorry, I don't know anything about basketball, period. The only reason I ever went to any basketball games was because my friends were going and that was what to do. So
True.
It's not that I don't support women on purpose, it's because I don't have any interest. I really don't have any interest in men's either, but I was just kind of going where the crowd was going. So if the crowd was going to the women's basketball games, fine, I'm there, but I feel like this is a trick question.
Nah, yeah, I'm kind of just fucking with you. The way I'd like tried to spin it, and it
like
was,
you
and it was funny.
can't be mad. My thing is, it's like, yeah, damn. I wish more people supported women's basketball, but you can't be mad that naturally people gravitate towards men's basketball.
Right? Yeah, it's
Like,
just
that's
like,
just what
and
it
it's more
is.
entertaining. Like women, like it's
Yeah.
like alley oops, dunks, deep three. Like it's like
Yes,
different.
like
It's
men are crazy.
it's different.
Women are just like,
So like
yeah,
they can't like.
I'm sure they do great.
They are, and some
They probably
and,
be fucking it up.
and some of them are nice, but it is.
Yeah, but
It is what it is.
is what it is.
It is what it is. Have you been seeing any? Have you seen any clips of Blueface lately?
Mhm.
And his girl?
I love his girl.
You fuck with Krayshawn?
I fuck with
Have
her.
you seen old pictures of her?
No. Let me
Bruh.
see that. Bee.
Old pictures of Krayshawn look kind of crazy. She looks very normal. She looked like a
Wait,
she was like
really?
a popular she was like a popular track star.
Like dead ass track star.
Dead ass track star. And she was like a popular like Facebook
She looks like cute. You mean before she was famous?
she was like, I'm not trying to start. She wasn't bad. I think this is no. This is with Blueface's neck. Hold up.
I'm dead.
Krayshawn Rock old pics. Fucking. This is a picture of her. Like she wasn't.
Yeah, she's not like ugly.
She wasn't terrible. Like, but she fucking lost. She don't got a tooth now. Like she out here looking crazy.
Bruh.
Like, what is like? I don't know. Like Blueface, he's clout chasing. He's clout chasing with this shit. Like posting this shit nonstop, trying to keep this shit alive. I mean, I don't.
He is clout chasing.
I don't
for
blame. Fight again. That's the first clip.
Texting a snow bunny.
I'm crying. Yeah, she be taking. She like.
Okay,
like,
you guys.
She keeps taking his phone and like running off and shit. Like I heard a
Into the
story.
bathroom,
You saw that the door was broken down, and then like she did it again recently.
So
She ran into a closed bar, and like they were saying like we're closed, and he was like come on, and he was like sent his friend to go get her, and fucking she swung on him, and his friend his friend was like nah. His friend was like nah, bro, I'm not doing that. You deal with that. And he went in there and they fucking started going crazy.
So last night, Krayshawn was.
I got.
Talk away.
She gotta pee. She gotta pee. She gotta pee. I'm going in. Ho. It's like nah. I'm about to take a shot. Take a shot for me. Oh, yeah. Now I got new music on the way though. That shit about to get litty. Real fucking soon. I'm talking crazy right now because I'm drunk as a bitch. I'm not even drunk. See, I'm so high that I'm saying I'm drunk. I'm high as a bitch off these fucking edibles. You just got me fucking.
Alright, I'm ready.
Blueface explains why girlfriend Krayshawn Rock got arrested for the second time.
Free rock rock.
That would not be happening. That would not be
Free
happening.
rock. I let her hear me and my shit. We ain't gonna never make the same mistake twice. So you feel me? She hit me this time. All right, hey. Okay, sorry.
Maddie left.
Feel me? Secure.
I don't know what's in this sound.
I ain't even do nothing.
Yo, they would have done out. They look like, man.
She be alright, huh?
Yeah.
Free rock.
The next day.
Yeah, alright. Buzz down. You thought?
Hey.
Hey, check it out. Y'all see a 10-second clip on this motherfucking app, and y'all like come up with all these theories and weirdo type conversations. So let me break the news for you guys. Rock is in jail for trespassing. She's not in jail for hitting me, touching me, anything that got to do with me.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Be in the middle of the street. She take my.
Yeah, he made me just click off the video. He just scared me. He just tripped me out.
Who?
That voice. That nigga. Fucking So yeah. Anyway, they're on some typical.
Honestly, I have to.
Damn!
I'm sure he'd be fucking her up. Like what?
That shit crazy.
I don't see the problem.
She was in Ninja Warrior. Hey yo, yeah, she's been everywhere, bro. Like there's a clip of her playing football. Like she was fast. Like she different. She different for real.
But
yeah,
I
they're
thought
like a typical.
I thought women can't beat up men.
I mean,
Drew.
Yeah, niggas is crazy. Don't be saying nothing like that.
Don't be saying shit like that.
That shit is wild. Y'all
Yeah,
niggas,
I don't judge them at all. I
out here.
love them. I think they're living their best lives. I think they're just going through it. Unfortunately, some of us go through it at 16. Some of us go through it at 30. So everyone goes through a toxic relationship like that. I don't want to hear it. Unless you're like perfect, fine. There is some people who really don't, but majority of the people go through the toxic, beating each other the fuck up relationship.
That's facts.
How many of you motherfuckers ain't go through that?
Yeah, if you've been through a toxic relationship, you kind of.
You already know.
But putting the
But the thing is, there's a lot of people who've been through the toxic relationship, but still judge.
That is
fuck you. Like what?
That is true. You probably get that way more as a girl, like obviously.
Yeah,
like,
literally. Like, yeah, it sucks. I don't want to see anyone fighting their fucking man, but I ain't one to judge because we all been through it.
Keep your hands to yourself, y'all. There's no this don't be.
Keep your hands to yourself, but if y'all both don't keep your hands to yourself, I ain't one to judge. That's all I'm saying.
Do y'all? We worried about.
We don't be
us,
touching each other like that, though.
We worried about.
So
us,
I'm very happy about that.
You gonna worry about you? I'm gonna worry about.
But
me.
if I never went through the past of being beat, then I would probably be beating you at this point, honestly. Because you have to learn somehow. I learned my lesson.
I'm fucking crying.
Ask me a new question.
You want to talk about LA?
Yeah, let's talk about LA. I'm like, am I a little too drunk to talk about LA? Because I'm about to go in.
So fucking, you just tried to move to LA. Well, you didn't try. You moved. You decided you wanted to become a
didn't try. I did it. And it failed.
I did. I did it.
But it failed. But not like a regretful fail, honestly.
Why did you move to LA?
Oh, because I wanted to be a famous celebrity hairstylist. I thought I wanted to live the bougie Hollywood lifestyle. I love doing my hair, my makeup, looking cute and bougie, and being the best of the best. That's what I really wanted. Like, I know I can do really good in hair. I know I had a lot to learn.
You are nice as hell at hair. I'll give you that.
So I wanted to go to LA to learn because it's a whole different world out there. Their prices are insanely different. The way their work style, ethic, whatever style ethic is so different compared to what I do now. So I wanted to, try it out try it out, assist.
Tried it out.
I tried it. I wanted to try it out and assist someone, and it didn't really work out as I wanted it to. Basically, to sum it up, I kind of just realized that it was a phase. I don't want to live that bougie lifestyle. I don't want to live 6 hours away from my family and friends. Like, as much as people say, fuck Cherry Hill or fuck whatever hometown you're from, we all love New Jersey. Let's be real. Would you, like, you can admit you do like here. Like, yeah, it's obviously nothing compared to Florida or, like, California, where you have so many things to do, but
you love where you're familiar.
You love where you're familiar with, yeah. But it's not even like that. I'm comfortable here. It's like we're an hour from the Jersey Shore, and that's something I want to do for the rest of my life. If I live in California, I can't do that. Being 6 hours away in general, I hated. Like, the anxiety of, like, knowing that anything could happen to anyone, my family, my friends.
And you being far as hell.
And me being 6 hours of a flight away. So basically a full day of traveling to get back. I can't live with that. Like, sorry. I have too much anxiety, too much paranoia that, like, if anything could happen. And shit will eventually happen. So, like, You know what I mean? It was too much for me. I have 2 nephews. 8 and 1.5. Wow. 8 and 1.5. The 1.5-year-old would have forgot who I was, bro. If I was still in California, he would literally not know me. So, it's a no for me. And not only that, those are just like the real, true feelings. But everyone in LA is fake, except I do have a couple friends out there. Not everyone, but majority. Like, you're living in a fake world. Everyone's out there to become famous, to become TikTok famous, to become Instagram famous. That's what you're there for. You don't go to LA to just live. I'm just gonna reside in LA for the rest of my life just because. No, you are going to LA to live in Hollywood to become something.
I feel like that. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, because I don't even know what I was gonna say because you interrupted me.
I feel like not everybody's fake. It's just like not everybody's genuine.
Yes, not everyone's fake, but not everyone's genuine. I do have a couple. Like, seriously, there's like a few people out there that I do love. I wish I could be around them more, but I met them in LA, and unfortunately I don't see them anymore, but they are able to live that lifestyle. I just personally cannot. I seen when I first got there, it was like I was on like TikTok or something, and it was like, yeah, LA is not for the weak. And it was like the first week I was there, and I saw it and just like ignored it, but like I knew instantly I'm weak. It's not that I'm weak, but not strong enough to live in LA. Let's just put it that way. Because in LA, I swear, people just like, they can just like shut shit off. They can be away from their home, and they can just be out there to do what they need to do. And like, whether that's becoming famous, whatever it is, like a porn star, like whatever it is, they are able to do that, and I just can't. And I kind of realized really quickly that I'm not going to be able to do that. Like, I always thought I wanted to be the girl that leaves her hometown and starts a whole new life, but it's not what I want. Like, I want to be able to travel, use my money for things that I'm going to remember, not spend $1,600 on rent for 1 month, a bedroom in an apartment in LA.
Right.
Just to try to be doing Kim Kardashian's hair. Yeah, it would be fucking amazing to do Kim Kardashian's hair, all celebrities' hair, but do I want to give my entire life to these celebrities? Like, I know for a fact I could have done what I needed to do and got shit done out there, but it was kind of like a really short period of time that made me realize I don't want that. Like, I like to do hair with genuine people. My clients that I keep and have are genuine. If I don't feel like we're a good match, you're cut. I don't take you as a client.
Right.
Just as if you don't feel I'm a good stylist match, you go to someone else. Like, it all has to do with personality and, like, genuinity. So, like, I felt no genuine connections out there, except a couple people that I already knew from here, and maybe a couple of their friends that I met out there. Definitely a couple of girls that I loved and, like, would love to be friends with. But other than that, it's not the way I want to live my life. The way people see shit is so different than the way we see it on the East Coast. So, yeah, not for me. Not for me. And especially in the hair world, within my 5-6 weeks of being there, hairstylists are too competitive for me. Like, for example, at my salon where I work in New Jersey, if I can't do something, or if I know, okay, a pixie haircut or a short men's haircut, I'm not going to accept that. I'm going to say, I can't do that, and I'm going to show you to my stylist who I work with that can do that. Out there, everything is competition. Like, literally. That's just how...
it's like a race. It's a race
a race.
for
fame.
It's race to the top. Which
I understand it, but that's where it comes into play where I'm not... And I don't even want to say weak-minded, because, like, I'm not weak-minded. If anything, I'm strong-minded to even be able to realize that shit is not for me. But a lot of people just, like, I don't know. You have to, like, I don't even know how to explain it.
You gotta play the game. You gotta play the game.
Yes, it's a game that you have to play, and I don't have the energy, effort, or time to play this game. I want to live my life happily. I don't want to fight to the death to do Kim Kardashian's hair. You all can do Kim Kardashian's hair. I don't want to do Kim's hair. I would love to do Kim's hair, but I don't want to fucking drive to a celebrity's house and wait there for an hour and a half because they don't feel like getting up from bed right now, and they know you're here, but you have to wait because they're a celebrity and I have to cater to them. I don't like the thought of that. It's like, I don't know if it's like it's not even a pride thing.
It's just like
it's human nature. Like, I don't want to fucking...
It's like a self-worth thing.
Yes, I don't want to slave to celebrities just because I could make millions of fucking dollars off them. That's not what I want to do. And at the end of the day, you're their slave. Like, when they need their hair done, they call you and you have to be there. I just personally don't want to live that. I want to have my own schedule. I want to be able to pick my clients, pick my schedule, live the way I want to, have vacations when I want. I don't want to have to not be able to have a vacation because Kim Kardashian needs her hair done for the fucking Met Gala.
Right.
I'm like really, I'm not even trying to like talk highly. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I ever would even have come in contact with Kim Kardashian. I'm just trying to give an example of like celebrity hair. Like, it's just not what I want to do. I realized. And I think I thought I wanted to just because of the hype of it. Like, I just know I'm really good, so the best is obviously celebrity hair. But I realized I don't need to be the best. I just need to be the best in, like, my satisfaction. Right. If that makes sense. Like, you know? So I still have a lot of learning to do. I would love to learn from celebrity hairstylists, but I don't think I want to be them. I don't have the energy or time to waste my life away catering to someone else.
No more roommates?
No more fucking roommates. Absolutely not.
We have no luck with roommates. We've never had luck with roommates.
It's not even that we don't. Yeah, we have no luck, but it's because we don't care. Like, a roommate isn't supposed to be best friends. We've had 3 different roommates in the past 4 years, and we ended up hating every single one. Huge fallouts. But it's because we don't care about anything. We're roommates. We're not best friends. Do what you want. As long as you're not pissing me off, waking me up at 6 a.m. being loud, or pissing me off at 12 a.m. being loud before I work the next day.
Then we're good.
Or being dirty. And like...
And that's kind of... And that's like that's the third, and like the thing that has the most blurred line. It's like everyone's version of dirty is different. Like, but it's just like basic shit. Like, don't keep shit in the dishwasher.
You can
like,
be messy,
take out your trash,
don't be
like
dirty. Fine. Like,
messy
and
have
dirty
that shit in
is
your own
completely
room.
different.
Like if you're roommates, like keep
but
the
also
outside.
Another thing that people don't understand is communication skills. Like I've learned a lot of people don't have that. Like, I wouldn't really consider myself confrontational. Like, I don't know, confrontational to me just sounds like fighting and like aggressiveness and like rudeness. But communication skills, you can talk to me about anything. If you're telling me that I'm like bothering you for this reason, I'm not gonna be like I'm not listening to you. I'm gonna hear you out and, you know, try to like figure it out. But like, a lot of people don't have that skill, and it's very unfortunate. But it's because
some people just take offense and get like weird about it.
Just weird, like, I don't know. Just
they get a lot of people get uncomfortable in those situations.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously uncomfortable, but is it more uncomfortable to ignore it or to just face it?
Right.
Like, that's what it is to me. Like, I've been in very uncomfortable situations. Like, even with what's happened with my roommates in LA. Like, Obviously, it's uncomfortable. We weren't even fucking cool, but I'm gonna ask you in person what the issue is, or about the deposit, for example, because through text, nothing's gonna... I don't know how you're really reacting, and a lot of people through text try to, like, hold things back. So, like, we need to talk in person. Whether it's good or bad, we need to figure it out, because I don't have time for the texting and guessing what this person means by what they're saying, or, like, the attitude through text. Like, no, like, talk in person so we can really see what's up.
Right.
Honestly, that's my issue. That's why I had no luck with roommates, because none of y'all know how to talk to people.
That is true, and everybody like the last two, then our Philly roommates were both just like we just got unlucky with two scumbags, shitty ass people, shitty ass like personalities, shitty souls, shitty inner fucking demons.
Deep problems. That's where the insecurities come in.
Right.
Like,
insecurities, all that shit. So
yeah, we had one female roommate in Philly. Used to work at the club.
And you actually brought this up. Sorry to interrupt you. You brought this up earlier when you were feeling insecure. You didn't like that
other
happy
bitches
shit,
around,
all that shit, and like we come off and we are people like throw jab, like both the roommates that we had issues with. Actually, all of them that we had roommates with.
All of them, and all had to do with us, bro. I swear, because we were in a happy relationship.
All through jabs because we were just like
happy and
just
we
fucking
obviously
like a
have
good
our
vibe
issues.
and like miserable people like can't stand a good vibe. They want to poke holes in it. They want to be like, no, I want you down here with me. I want you feeling like how I feel.
Loves
like
company.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's what it's always been. And
misery loves company.
Like we obviously we're
facts.
in a relationship. We have our own issues, but we're past the point of being like immature and like doing it in front of other people. So no one sees our actual relationship that anyone goes through, you know what I mean? Like they only saw like the happy, like us living there and like being in love, which they didn't have.
Which is what the only thing people should see if you're in a relationship. They shouldn't see that like that shit is private. That shit is not for the public to see. Like, you handle that shit at home.
Yes, thank you. But anywho, it has to do with people's own inner happiness. Like
facts.
Roommate 1 was miserable because we were in love and she happened to have a shitty ass boyfriend and they used to beat each other literally while we're in the room next to them.
We're across the hall and like she would say she's like, y'all laugh too much.
Yeah, y'all are so happy, like blah blah blah.
I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Would start like fucking with us over nothing. Like I don't even want to get into it because obviously like you get the point. But little comments like that should have been recognized by us, but we didn't peep because we try to look at the best in people. But really, all of the fights that happened for little dumbass shit from like during living together was because of stuff like that. I'm not even making sense. But does anyone get what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying.
And then roommate 2, there's nothing really to even like get into about roommate 2. Roommate 2 is just a scumbag, a thief, that was stealing off us. So we obviously had to.
He was.
So that's the thing. Stealing off us, a fucking bum, stealing off all bitches, everyone. And then when we try to communicate with them, hey, like you've like taken like a couple of my things that I paid for. Like, what's going on?
People will try to flip that shit on people.
They try to flip it on us, start this whole fight, try to make it look like we were the bad ones stealing money off them because that's the only thing they can say, obviously, when they're this caught. Just turn the entire thing on us, try to make us look awful to everyone, even though we don't even have to think about it like that because we know who's the real, not the crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that was roommate number 2.
Roommate 4 was from Nebraska.
Roommate 4 was from Nebraska, so I already knew what I was getting myself into.
She's never seen a black man in her life, so I think I startled her and made her a little excited.
She had
a
little
time.
something against my boyfriend who happens to be black. She ain't like that. She said she was uncomfortable. She didn't say it to me, to the other roommate, that she was uncomfortable when he was here and he was in my room alone, and when I was at work she was uncomfortable that he was there, which obviously, are you picking up what I'm putting down? So that and that, just like all little shit.
We just
that I
don't judge.
smoked. Yes, it's
We
just
just
no
don't
judge.
We
Why
just
are we
don't judge people. We don't care about what people are doing with their
Yes.
lives. Like we don't
Yes,
like
mind
worry
you,
about
the roommates that I currently
bring back
just,
mind your business.
The roommates that I currently just had are judging the fuck out of me because I'm going on the balcony smoking every day, have a boyfriend, but they're coming home with coke, laying it around on the house, which is fine, do your shit, but why are you complaining that I smoke weed on the balcony, but you can fucking sniff coke? I'm confused.
And people always
thing.
like do shit like
Sniff
that.
Sniff coke,
judge,
fuck
judge,
for money, do porn, but I'm judged for literally controlling my problems by smoking on the balcony? Like, I ain't say I was perfect, so I don't know why we're trying to like say.
And you have nothing against any of that shit.
You're
the type of person that'll root for that. You'll take the pictures.
Shit. I don't give a fuck. But when you're coming at me because I'm smoking on the balcony, I could say a couple things about you too. Wait a minute. So you're mad because I'm smoking on the balcony, but you literally have coke sitting on the counter every single day, and every time you go out to leave, you leave your alcohol everywhere. But that's fine because your fix is drinking. Mine is smoking.
And there's nothing wrong. And
there's nothing wrong with any of that. Or doing
act
coke.
like that
Fine,
shit is a
obviously
sin or
I
some
used to do
shit.
coke all the fucking time. I personally don't anymore. But you're at the time of your life where you're doing coke. That's fine. Why are you mad that I'm smoking on the balcony? I'm confused. Anywho.
Weird as hell.
Anywho, I'm just, yeah.
So yeah, LA was
a joke.
Was a quick tripping back. Basically, we ended up driving there and back. But that shit was lit. Honestly, being on the road, I will definitely do that again in my lifetime.
You will?
I'm ready to fucking travel. I'm ready to get on the road, get on the tour bus and shit. Cause that shit was fucking fun as hell. Just seeing the views, seeing everything.
That's another thing.
Cities.
It made me really appreciate life for what it is. Like, fuck LA. Instagram in real life, LA is. I want to be riding around. It's exactly what it is. I just want to be free, doing whatever I want. Not.
That's what it is. That's what it is to white girls and the luxurious Hollywood kind of like that. Cause LA, I don't know if you heard about the Quando Rondo shit, the gas station, like Dirk and all them. Like there was a shooting at the gas station.
Oh, and the kid died. In the back. Yeah,
his cousin. Yeah, and he screamed like no. Yeah. Like it was on La Cahuenga or whatever. But yeah, like that's like the two sides of LA. Like as like when the gang,
fun little porn stars in LA or that.
Yeah, right. Like the white porn star girls they don't have nothing to worry. But like I mean, like obviously they can get drugged and get like shit can happen to them. But like the gang shit, the black on black shit, the genocide that we are fucking committing, like that shit gotta stop. Like I'm never gonna stop saying that shit because I'm trying to have kids out here and y'all niggas is fucking leading the youth the wrong way. That shit is not it.
Yeah, it's not, but that's why we're not there anymore. So anywho, next.
It's crazy. It's crazy in every major city though. Yeah. Atlanta, Philly, fucking Chicago. It's crazy everywhere. The world is fucking nuts. So how do y'all? This is a question for you. It's a question for anybody listening, anybody out there, anybody home. Fucking how do y'all feel? Anybody in relationships? So how do y'all feel about your significant other bringing up their exes? Like, do you feel some type of way when they bring up their ex, or like does them bringing it up a lot bother you? Does it them bringing it up one time bother you? Does hearing their name bother you?
Everyone's gonna say it depends on the situation, which it does.
Well, drop your situations in the comments because I want to know. Because personally, we had a brief discussion had a little discussion about this earlier. Like I told her basically like I prefer not to like this don't like. Cause she's big on like storytelling. She's big on like getting her like past traumas and like all this shit out through just like talking and like talking.
Just like in general,
I'm
like
her closest
stories.
person, so talking to me obviously. So I always tell her I understand and I get it, but at the same time, like, I prefer just not to just, like...
I think I have a hyperfixation problem. Like, I know you might not even know, I don't even know the true definition of it, but, like, I have, like, a black, like, foot and mouth syndrome. You know what I mean? Like,
I get what you're saying.
Like, when I, like, it's
word
just,
vomit?
like, yes, the word vomit. It's, like, that's what I'm gonna say, and then as soon as I say it, I'm like, fuck, like, yeah, it could piss you off, but now that I know it could piss you off, I'm gonna have to keep talking about it more. Like, do you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. That's just like that's just an interesting like way. Like,
it is interesting, but you decided to be with an interesting guy. So.
I'm just like, I just always try to explain to you like I'm telling you like I like out of the courtesy because I wouldn't want it done to me. I don't bring up past girls and like make jokes.
Yes,
like,
you do.
I don't. Shut the fuck up. I don't bring up past girls and all this shit. I don't make jokes about it and like I don't bring up past exes' families and all this shit like. Excuse me?
What? Go ahead.
That was a yawn?
What are you talking about? Go ahead.
Fucking I forgot.
I know.
What
I agree.
saying,
I should never bring up the past, but I'm sorry. I've had a traumatizing past, so I feel like sometimes it's just like natural to relate certain things to that. Like nothing's ever like intentional where I'm like I need to speak about this person, but if we're talking about something that reminds me of something, it genuinely like reminds me of it, and I feel like I'm talking to you because like I can talk to you about it.
Right.
But I just sometimes forget that like maybe it could bother you. You know what I mean? Even though it's completely out of my mind in that sense where it's like I feel something towards this person, it's kind of more of just like the stories and like what's actually happened. Like I could talk about that shit forever because it was traumatic.
Right.
You personally, you've had traumatic things happen in your life, but your coping mechanism is to shut it down and not speak about it. Mine is to just keep it pushing. Talking about it is fine. Like it's not, it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't do anything for anyone else. It's just the way I live my life is through telling stories and like comparing things and just like talking. Like you should be concerned when I don't talk. That's my thing.
Yeah. And I agree.
If I'm talking about something, it's just because that's my life. Like I literally talk about like 2 exes ago to this day. If something reminds me of like a situation that happened literally 8 years ago, that's who I was dating at the time. So like obviously that person's gonna be brought up. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Yeah. I'm like, and I know that I don't have a problem with you bringing it up. It's just like if like just don't you like. There's no need to bring it up excessively. There's no need to.
And I feel like I haven't though.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. Like,
in like some years, like in the beginning of our relationship, yeah. But I already admitted that that's because I still was like attached in some. It was a trauma bond. Like what? Can anyone relate? A trauma bond. Look at it. Like that's what it was. That's the only. Because I finally felt like I was detaching from the trauma, so my hyperfixation caused me to talk about it all the time, because in my head, I'm like, oh my God, let me talk about this all the time because I'm actually over it, when to you, it looks like I'm not over it, but to me, I'm hyperfixating on the fact that I am over it. So I can talk about these things without feeling trauma. You know what I mean?
Explain a trauma bond for the viewer.
A trauma bond is when you go through something traumatic with someone else. Even though you guys shouldn't be together, the trauma might have happened from this someone else, but you guys went through it together. Therefore, you have a bond because you guys experienced those traumatic things together. Does that make sense? Like,
it makes sense.
Like I experienced all these traumatic.
But like,
things.
I just like don't understand. Like that makes you want to escape it. Like.
We have
doesn't that make you want to get away from that shit? Like,
but it's away. That's my thing.
I'm talking about like your thought process back then. Like,
I mean, realistically, we can't change the way I felt and thought back then. It is what it is. I'm different than you. The way you deal with things is different than the way I deal with things.
Facts.
So there's nothing we can talk about right now that's gonna change that. So like whether you want to try to figure out why I dealt with things the way I did, there's no point, because that's how I am and that's how you are. So I dealt with things in a way where, like, I don't know, I hold things close to me. Like, all the things that I go through in life were held close to me because everything happened for a reason, and I was going through the motions of it. You tend to block out the motions. That's the difference between us. I go through them. Whether it's making anyone else upset or not, I know I'm good, so, like, I'm going to go through it. You block them out.
And that is something that you've taught me, and I'm getting better at fucking opening up and talking about shit. But
You
yeah,
are
like,
getting
I don't like.
better.
But that is also like that's a man thing at the same time. Like,
And
it's
I'm
like
a woman. We already knew that, so.
Right, just talking about your problems.
I'm a
and talking,
woman.
and I'm a woman.
I have to pee
Just
again.
talking about your problems
Hold
and
that
shit.
thought.
You motherfucker.
How I looking? I went to the gym today.
Oh my god, go. This fucking dirty whore, this drunk whore, wants to keep peeing. We about to wrap this shit up in a little bit, though. No Kissington. Y'all, how we looking out there? Yes, sir. I'm low-key hungry as a bitch right now. The fuck should I eat? That's some good ass turkey burgers. Good as mother. Good mother. This edible got me tweaking, talking to myself. Hey, fucking you.
Alright, finish what you were saying.
So, damn, I forgot, honestly.
We were talking about trauma bonds and how I deal with things differently. You block things out, I don't.
Oh yeah, that's a man thing. Just like talking about your problems. Like, no, only person that's gonna solve your problems is you. Like, you sitting there and be like, this, that, and the third. Like, no one's gonna solve that shit. Like, so like saying it literally just a waste of breath. It's a waste of thought. It's a waste of all that shit. So like that's how some men think. But to wrap that up, so yeah, bringing up the exes, like. Comment how y'all feel in the relationship. Do y'all how y'all cool with your people's bringing up their exes, or y'all not cool with it? I want to fucking know, cause I ain't really jacking it. And whatever, how do you feel? Cause you claim you don't care, but you do.
Like I said, it depends on the situation. If you're talking about like, damn, like. My ex back in the day used to like be like
I get
and
it.
obviously, you know, but if you're like, yeah, like, oh my god, that time I did shrooms, like I was with blah 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 and blah blah blah, like what am I gonna be like? Oh,
okay. I get it, but like just be like, all right. I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna like go into detail and like be like names and all this shit. I'm just be like my ex and just like just keep it pushing. Get it? Kinda.
I get it, but also, like, cool, you're different than me. Like, if I'm, like, I just don't know. Like, I get it. I will take note to not use the name anymore, but like, or even telling stories. I agree. I won't. I
don't want to take that part of you. I don't want to take that part of you by doing that. I'm just like explaining.
But you
are.
are.
Like, you don't have to like.
But you are.
I'm not.
No, you are.
Alright, we're moving on from this because we're about to get off this shit. So
we're about to start fighting.
One more, John. You about to talk about?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So fucking FK Mecca. Fucking AI rapper. This nigga is an artificial rapper.
Oh, they dropped him.
Yeah.
So that's not a real one.
You talk about presidential Rolex. 2019 Rich Millie out of a
This is all animated.
Who's sitting over
This is like a animated version of Gunna.
Oh.
Animated. And this is animated.
Oh.
This is the FK Mecca. Crazy. So he was fucking picked up inside. He was signed 2 days ago and then fucking dropped 2 days later.
Because they already tried to do this. They're late.
And apparently he was saying that. Apparently he was saying nigga and the N word and shit. Like, and like that shit is fucked up if you think about it. Because 9 times out of 10 it's some white dude that's fucking that's controlling him and all this shit. It's always some like random.
True.
FK dropped from label for N-word abuse. The label didn't know he was white. I'm crying.
Right, the first digital.
I'm not even gonna react to this.
Who is signed by them? That's like a huge.
That's a big record label, like the Migos. Like it's a big record label. It's the big fucking tower in LA that like the you've seen it before. Like I'm not even gonna play this because it's gonna get flagged. But yeah, this thing has a song with Gunna. That's like.
So the kid who made him is the one getting the bread?
I don't even know.
That's like, this is what like stresses me out. Like I used to want to be Kylie. I want to be like the baddest bitch on the earth who makes the most money. But honestly, y'all are crazy. Can we move on from this? Why are we making fake people? I get it. It's like, wow, like a way to make money and shit. But like, can we just live normal fucking life? I don't understand. This is what like pisses me off when you're like, yeah, well, I want to be Travis and you want to be Kylie. And I'm like, I low-key have changed my views. I don't want to be Kylie anymore. I want to be the best version of myself who makes good money and sets a life up for myself.
And that's and there's nothing wrong with that. Like we are gonna be our own versions. We're gonna be our own versions of ourselves. We're gonna live our own lives. Like, but that is that's like not like a goal. That's not like a goal of mine to like be
Travis Scott.
Yeah, to be like him. I love myself. I love
but
looking at myself in the mirror.
But you just mean
I love
the aspect of his life, like
just like
spotlight.
that's a cool relationship. Jay-Z, Beyonce, fucking that shit is like.
Yeah, it is cool, but I don't want to live my life to be cool.
And
I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm just letting you know that that's what I mean. I don't want to live my life trying to be the spotlight. Like, I would love to be the spotlight, of course, but if it doesn't turn out that way, I want to just continue living my life the way I am, creating happiness. Whether that comes from fucking living a normal life, not being famous, living in a beautiful home with my kids and my husband and my farm animals and my cats. That's what I want to do.
Right,
like,
and you have no problem that you have no problem if I want to do that.
Oh, I would honestly rather you be the one who wants to be famous because I can just see the little girl on the side who.
And pick and choose when you want to get in the camera and you can dip out.
If you are famous, I will be in the camera all the time, but it's still not going to take away my views of like what I kind of just explained, like having my close family, friends, just the way I just don't want to live like someone who becomes different when they become famous. Like, of course I want to be famous, but I want to be low famous, like makes my money.
I don't even like you keep using the word famous. I'm not even talking about famous. It's
I don't
like
even
successful
mean
and wealthy and like and
all
money does is just enhance the person you already are.
Yeah, which money does buy happiness. Let's be real, it buys happiness.
100%.
So I would like to buy my happiness.
100% buys happiness. Whoever says money does not buy happiness,
you're a liar.
You
lied.
Because it does.
It does.
It
Let's
does.
be real.
Period.
If you're having a really shitty time in your life, a period in life where life sucks, are you happier if you have money? Yeah. Let's be real. You can go to the store, you can get whatever you want.
It just helps with it doesn't solve all your problems.
Yeah,
it doesn't make anything like people, rich people, famous people still get depressed, still commit suicide, still do all crazy shit like
anxiety, like all that shit, relationship problems, everything. But it is a little bit better if you have money.
It helps.
That's all it is. Like literally, it's no difference. It's just being a little bit better.
Facts.
A little bit better. So if I did have money, yes, I would probably have a little bit less of problems, but so yeah, that's what I want. I want money. I don't care about being famous. Honestly, I would rather be underground famous rich person, but
yeah, that's what I want. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I want to be underground, but sometimes you have to put yourself out there to become famous, and then stay low. But
that's what I'm doing. So you could never, and so don't stop like when I say the word cool, like stop. It's like this is the second time you said that.
Oh my god, you are
don't fucking
projecting.
No, I'm not. Like, but don't like you keep saying like I don't want to be cool. Like you think about being cool.
Because we were talking about
I'm not
this man.
Really quick, I'm not talking about being. I don't care about being cool. Like I'm just talking about putting myself out there and putting yourself out there. People being attracted to you, liking you, is people thinking that you're cool. People think you're interesting. People think you're entertaining.
Cool versus interesting is two different things.
But I never used the word cool. I never used the word cool.
Yes, you did, because I said
they're a cool relationship.
They are. But, and that is what you said. But what I said was, the statement I said was, my parents never would buy me a MacBook when I was younger. Like, I remember asking all the time, I want to get a MacBook, I want an Apple laptop, and they would be like, absolutely not. Like, I'm literally not spending $1,000 to get you a MacBook. You can have a Dell. They were like, bitch, you getting a Dell. So I was like,
here, a computer with your last name on it.
Anywho, yeah.
Dell for Alexis Dell.
Anywho, they said they're never getting me a MacBook, so I said that. I was like, yeah, my parents never, like, they literally refused. I remember asking them all the time, and Elijah was like, what did you say?
My parents.
Your parents are so lame and old school, and I was like, excuse you.
I mean, any other time you would say it too, but this one time you got mad at me for saying it.
But anywho, he was like something about like being cool, and he was like, yeah, well, that was the cool thing to do, is have a MacBook. Like, that's why I had one. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. So you only cared about the look of having a MacBook because damn well Dell computers run just as fine.
It was just the it thing is what I was saying. There's nothing wrong.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't care about being the it thing anymore. You understand me?
You understand me?
Like, I'm over.
And that's
why I look like this today, because.
And that is
realistically, like, do you go to my Instagram and be like, wow, she's gorgeous? Like, no, this is what I really look like, okay? I use FaceApp, I use Facetune, like, let's be real. Everyone does. Like, I've literally edited a pimple out of Elijah's face before, like, like, I know all you hoes use it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. This picture was never posted.
So,
I don't know. She's done it.
Like, that's just my thing. My whole, like, outlook on life has just changed a little bit. Just a little. I'm still a material girl for sure. But I still like to be real. Like, this is real.
And I feel like you can do, and I feel like you can do both. Like.
And I'd be doing both. So what is we talking about?
Nothing. We ain't talking about nothing because we about to get off this job.
No, God.
Literally.
So long.
I appreciate all y'all pulling up. We about to fucking watch a TV show. Last topic. TV shows with your significant other, with your girl, with your man, all that shit. Do y'all like starting shows with your girl or your man? Yes or no? I say
yeah. What?
No. Because for example,
I know what you're gonna say.
I'm like, we're gonna watch. For example, I already watched damn near the whole first episode already, and I'm gonna tell her. The show's called Severance, right? It's on Apple TV. The show's called Severance. It's about basically this firm that when they get in there, their work life and their personal life is separated. So as soon as they get to work, they forget about their personal life. And
That's
as soon
pretty
as,
cool.
And that is pretty. It's a tough concept. So fucking, I'm explaining to you. You're gonna be like, oh, I want to watch it. We're gonna watch it. I'll be like, okay, so we're gonna watch it. I already seen all this, so please pay attention while we're watching it. And then I'm gonna watch the whole episode I just watched last night again. I'll probably be asleep. I'm not gonna be able to watch the second episode until tomorrow because you're not probably gonna be here. And fucking, I'm gonna watch it myself, and you're not gonna follow up or care about the show. So that's or care about what I'm talking about right now. Basically, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait, what? Just kidding. I get it, bro. I have a bad attention span. Like, what else are we gonna say? I do. And we both knew that. You knew that dating me.
So I just want you to understand that I love you, but watching shows of you is very difficult.
Oh, so you was all into that cat show we was watching in my house the other day. Talking about, oh, look at the little kitties. We have to watch this, Lex. We're gonna get a true outlook into how their brains work.
That's cap. No one said that. No one was talking like that. No one did any of the above. But we actually did watch some cat shit on Netflix, and that shit was alright. Inside the mind of a cat. We was trying to see it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to see how they rock, how they brains work. You feel me? But yeah, so we're about to watch this show, and I'm just gonna feel. It's called Severance. I just explained it.
Okay.
And fucking. And I'm gonna explain all the.
I just explained it. What was the reason? All right, continue.
Is that a TikTok?
I just explained myself. No, it's not.
It's a meme.
Don't worry about it. If you know, you know.
I'm fucking crying. So yeah, I'm gonna explain what I watched already, basically, because I can't stand you.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. No, but yeah. So we're gonna watch this show, and I'm gonna be streaming with my pops tomorrow. So tune into that, and we fucking litty. Appreciate y'all. Deuces, motherfuckers.
What was that?